Hello everyone, welcome back. This is a project I started back in January 2024. Now, you may wonder, Wish, whereabouts are you? What are you doing? Why you seem to be on an area that's infested with cows? Well, you see, here I am on season 9 of Hermitcraft. Now this is, if you may not know, is Mr. Slab's, or Etho, his season 9 base. And as we can see, he got so far but didn't quite get to be completed. He didn't get to complete it. Now, I'll just take you on a bit of a tour just to remind everyone what his base looked like. So here is Etho's tree farm, which is also seen in his Let's Play series. Up here we have Death Drop number 1, and over here we have Death Drop number 2. Now if you jump down here, we have a very soggy water area down here with a weird clicky sound. I still haven't worked out what that is. Redstone, and this wonderful box here, well, rectangle container, is Etho's creeper farm. And over here, underneath the staircases, not much, but here is Etho's dolphin device. As you can hear, he's still down there. We have Etho's wonderful machine, which when I first came here, didn't realize that pressure plate did something, and it scared me quite so be careful of said pressure plate. He's got a incomplete smelting system here. His wonderful little trophy area that he got from Tango for decked out number 2. And over here is the map of his world. Well, not really world base. His portal to the Nether, and his enchanting table is actually tucked in down here. So this is Etho's base. Now you may be asking, Wish, what are you doing here? We've already seen this. Oh, what did I just break? I'm in creative, so I have to be very careful. Sorry, Etho, just randomly breaking your stuff. Oh, also here is Etho's lovely storage system, which was not completed due to Etho having a lot of fun during the season and, well, really not getting around to doing it, which is fine, really. We rather have Etho having fun than Etho not having fun. Oh. Did mention I was in creative. Okay, let me go back down here. And then you have Etho's dye wall here with his dye in it. Now I still don't know where Etho's flower farms are. I know they're on the server somewhere, but honestly he never really showed him getting to the flower farms. So they're out there somewhere. If anyone has any idea, let me know. I would love to go visit them. So this is Etho's, well, what he managed to complete. Ah, and we also have Green's sign over here. Here you go. All that washing up left you and your base looking clean. Clean, but unfortunately incomplete. So what I want to do is I want to come and complete Etho's base for him. As a thank you for entertaining us for many years and I thought it would be a good challenge. Now, I did say January 2024. Now, obviously you can see by this video date that this is not January 2024. And this is why. I actually started building his base back in January. And I've actually done quite a bit on it. Quite proud of what I've done so far. But I thought I'd give you a bit of an overview on what the base started off with before I actually, well, showed you what I've done. Now, if you follow me on Twitter, you'll actually see photos of what I've actually already done, but nothing really, photos don't show you the actual what, more sort of just a picture, which is what pictures really are. They're just, yeah. Okay, so give me a sec. I'm going to load up my actual edited version of this world and I'll show you what I've been doing. This is the updated Etho's base, and let me show you around. Now, of course you need the building palette, which is what this is here. I'm going to fly over here so that you can actually have a look at what I've actually done. As you can see, there's quite a bit of work done. I used what Etho had already built in his texturing and the blocks he's used, and I basically created this area here. Goes up here. I extended the garden over, so we have, it mimics this garden here that Etho made, and I built this garden here to fill in this bit of land that I created. I had a wonderful Etho tree here, so I mimicked it over here. Put a bit of grass, some trees, and then I've done a bit more of the terraforming here. And then we come to the side of the creeper farm. I quite like how that turned out. Looks pretty cool. So the terraforming comes there. But if we go down here first, I made like a little cave. Before I go into the cave, I would like to show you a part of Etho's cipher that he created. Up this way, up the stairs, into the main area, we have this cipher on the wall. Now, when researching this build, I went back and watched Etho's old episodes and found out the word actually is exit. E-X-I-T. So with that, I went into a creative world, completed the cipher, and have started using it throughout my build. Now I can show you under here. So this here is underneath the stairs that we just came down. And this here is the terraforming that I did. I put a creeper face here because Etho likes his creeper faces. And this word here, well, you actually have to go to my Twitter account to actually translate it. So have fun doing that. So I have a word here. And over this way here, there's another word here. So I did all this terraforming. This here actually hides a whole heap of redstone. So I did some terraforming here. It's not quite complete. I still got to do some more texturing and do some more dripstone and roots and various other things here. We come through here and it's another way out. Now, in Etho's videos, he did explain that he wanted to make it so that it was fun to run around, that there was obstacles, and other things in the waterways. So that is partly why I did this. So you can run through here, up and around. You could try running through here. I don't know how successful you would be, but you know, give you something to do. So this chute here is actually linked up to this creeper farm. Now if you wait here long enough, you actually see gunpowder flowing up that way. So what I'll do is I'll take you back around to the entrance. This is my lovely terraforming. Quite like terraforming, but if you've seen my video, the 4 Etho video of the roller coaster that I made, yeah, I terraformed all that. So yeah, quite like it. It's quite fun. So we'll come here, up onto the staircase, up into the entrance. So this is sort of an idea of what it looks like up here. Got Etho's tree, my tree, and my garden on that side. Then back into the tree farm. Now on the left hand side here, as you come up here, which is no longer a death drop, we have transition area. We have a little guy here at the back. I brought this wall out, bit of fire, so the elements are from here are brought out into here. Then I've changed the palette up a bit, and this here is Etho's TNT station, because that's what he needs. He needs, well, to make TNT, because he likes TNT so much. So you have to give him a special section. To operate the station, we have gunpowder down here, we have paper here, and we stand here. We have our sand, so we grab some TNT, we grab a bit of paper, and then we go here, and we can craft our TNT. Now, the crafter has not been implemented into this game yet, even though there is mods and various things that you can do to get the crafter, like they are doing in Hermitcraft Season 10. I'm going to keep this base to the time period of when it was made, which is Season 9, where the crafter did not exist. So after you get your TNT, you can blow things up with it, as the wall suggests. Now this area here, I've left it open for now. I'm not too sure if I'm going to put a roof on it, but I made this really nice archway to sort of join this area here over to the farm. So you have a nice little grassy, mossy area. You can hear the kitty cats inside the farm. You have another tree here, which goes up this way, and it also, if I fly up and over, you can see where it ends up. It ends up down here. Now I put candles in the tree for a bit of mood lighting, but this is the tree here. Go down here, and the tree sort of, there's got the roots down here, and this is what these roots here, this roots that belongs down into this section. So this is where how it's connected. So these roots belong to this tree, which links up into this area. Now I was thinking I might actually make this a little bit more part of the wall, because it looks like it's just been dropped there. So I might have to change this up a little bit. So that's this section here. And we head down here over to the right hand side. And this is the other section that I have completed. So this section here is a 3 entryway to various other sections. So now we've got another little guy on this side. So far we have a bubble vader up here. which will go up into a platform. This is, oop, that's how you fall down. So this is what the section looks like. From here we have mimicking little creatures that we have on the wall, which if you go in here you can see Etho has done something similar. I took the same theme and style and brought it into this area here. So we have that one bubble later goes up there. This one here, I might actually lead this up to a moss farm. And over here, this one here will lead up to our bamboozler. This is Etho's bamboozler from his Let's Play world. I thought it was, well, if I'm going to add redstone, I might as well add Etho redstone. So, well, it's Etho's base, so you've got to add Etho redstone. So I took some photos, went to his Let's Play world, and recreated this. Had a friend help me because there was a few things that I wasn't aware of, because I am not a redstoner at all. So it turns out that minecarts need a solid block to bounce off, which is why they weren't moving. And I needed a solid block over the torch for it to make it to work. And I think there was one other thing, but I can't quite remember. So this is the bamboozler. I've just done this temporary little section here just to catch the bamboo. Works really well. This is why I also need a bone meal farm. Yes, I know this is creative and I could just fill it with bone meal, but I want it to be a usable base so that if anyone wants to come and have a look, they can. But that's way, way, way down into the future, and we'll get to that when we get to that. But at the time, so Etho has, let me orientate myself, here we go. The beacon beam helps locate where actually his farm area is. So I'm just going to do a drop here, down here, and into this area. Now you might have actually remember seeing these from Etho's episodes. He never actually showed you coming down here, but that's how you get down here. Just follow the beacon. Oh, and look, we have Mr. Skeleton over here. So we have Etho's 5 moss farms, which he lovely built here for me. Well, not for me personally, but they're here now and I can copy them and I can transfer them over to his base. Just a bit of a heads up, when I say copy, I mean take photos of and recreate. I don't use Likematica and I don't use World Edit. I do everything manually. Why? Partly because I don't know how to use those mods and I don't have the updated versions of those mods. But I'm in creative, so at least I've got to do some of the grunt work. Even though I don't have to source the blocks, at least if I'm going to create something, I should at least build it by hand. So this is yeah, Etho's little moss machine or bone meal machine. It comes here, all the way over here. He's got lots of spider heads because in Etho's recent video that he put out on Hermitcraft Season 10, he had a spider farm. Now, I'd never seen this type of spider farm before, but this is his Season 9 spider farm, where they come up through here. If you stand too close, you do get bitten. So, oh, and my favorite Etho invention is this tree farm. Oop, spiders are awake. So I love this tree farm. This is his flowering azalea tree farm. With these little rooted dirt and the trees and the water streams and this wonderful little TNT thing here. Because Etho doesn't dupe TNT, he does it the old-fashioned way, which is why he needs a TNT, well, which is why he needs a creeper farm. So, you have that, so, the little block here, about there, that's where it is, that's where the sapling grows, the bone meal hits it and shoots it up, and then the TNT comes out of here. Like that. And then it flows down here, and then he's got this little chest with all the wares, bits and pieces from there. He has his tree farm in its more let's play version. He has a lot of nether wart over here, and then he has his nether wart trees that he was harvesting. Ooh, very dark. This world is pretty much like a time capsule on what Etho was doing when he was last on the server, what he was doing when he was last at his base. So it's sort of like a, I don't know, an ancient site that you can come and explore. He also has his amethyst farm here. But that's pretty much the build area. This is where all the farms are. So I have access to the, well, basically how he built the farm. So those moss farms will be coming back and sitting over this way. And then there's the bamboozler again. I won't get too close because it's that minecart is very noisy. So I want to build the moss farms up in this area here, and then have them funneling down into the actual farm here. And then this farm here will be funneling down into the now completed, ignore that, smelter. I had a friend help me with this, my redstone friend. He helped me put it together, or at least make it working. So I'll have the bamboo from up above down here. As you can see, I've actually covered this area up here. So I needed to terraform this before I put the farm on top. So I want to build a building over this, which I believe was Etho's idea. Not too sure what type of building yet, but it has to be something that, well, goes with the theme. Now, as you can see, I have extended this water area out because this here is Grian's sign. So this area has all been extended. All down here is being extended. Ooh. Oh, this is a, I didn't know you could do this, a moss block with a drip leaf on top. This is for one of the ways to get around Etho's base. It's a work in progress, but you'll see it as it develops. So that's what that's there for. So yeah, I think that's sort of about it. This area here, you can see it still needs terraforming. It's still base stone, but everything is supported. So we have got all this area here, still needs to be textured and stuff. Ah, yes, and I got Etho, his friend. Hey, Rusty. Hello. So I have Rusty here now. So Rusty's just sort of chilling. I tied him up so he wouldn't wander off, because they do that. So he sits here. And no, this is Rusty's clone. The real Rusty is still in decked out, and he's still chilling in his little in his cell. So this is Rusty's friend. Because honestly, to get the real Rusty out would just be really difficult. So we have a fake Rusty here, which will eventually go up into the city that will be built. This is Etho's map, and over here is what I've added. So eventually I want to put these two maps next to each other so you can actually see. Actually, why don't we do that now? So that's what I've built so far, and this is what Etho's built. We have the tree farm, which is the tree farm there. This section here is his sorting storage system, which is over there, and that's what it looks like now, and that's the bamboozler. You have the walkway, you have the terraforming area and the tree, which is this section here. And you have around the outside of the creeper farm, which is there. You can tell how much water I've added onto here as well. And then you have this stone area here, which is connected to the end of the actual tree farm. So yeah, that's what I've done so far. I think I've shown you everything, but I'm going to be building as I go along, and I'll be giving updates, and check Twitter to find out if there's any new updates. And yeah, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and come along with me on this wonderful journey as I complete Etho's Season 9 Hermitcraft starter base. Have a good day.